Your car isn't broken. It's just running on factory settings designed for profit, not performance. Every modern vehicle leaves the assembly line deliberately restricted, calibrated conservatively, and programmed to tolerate neglect rather than reward proper care. This isn't conspiracy theory. It's business strategy. In this video, you'll discover manufacturer-approved techniques that feel illegal because of how dramatically they improve throttle response, fuel economy, and overall performance. Each trick is completely legal, entirely reversible, and surprisingly effective. Some take 30 seconds, others require 15 minutes. None will void your warranty because you're not modifying anything. You're simply optimizing what's already there. The illegal feeling trick: resetting your ECU the right way. Modern engines are controlled by computers that learn to adapt to your driving habits over time. Sounds smart, right? The problem is, these systems develop lazy patterns based on how you typically drive. Gradual acceleration, conservative throttle inputs, low RPM cruising. After months of commuting, your ECU essentially programs itself for maximum fuel economy at the expense of responsiveness. Dealerships understand this perfectly. They charge $120 to $180 for ECU recalibration, or throttle body adaptation. Fancy terms for wiping the computer's learned memory and forcing it to start fresh. Here's the exact procedure. Turn your ignition to the on position without starting the engine. With the key in this position, press your gas pedal completely to the floor and hold it there for exactly 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, turn the key completely off while keeping the pedal down. Release the pedal, then wait another 10 seconds before starting the vehicle normally. What just happened? You forced the ECU to dump its throttle position learning data. The results are immediate and noticeable. Customers consistently report sharper throttle response within the first mile of driving. One Camry owner texted me 3 hours after I showed him this trick. It's like someone unlocked 20% more power I didn't know existed. Using premium fuel additives feels like cheating. Modern gasoline contains minimal cleaning agents. Over time, microscopic deposits accumulate on fuel injectors, intake valves, and combustion chamber surfaces. These deposits alter spray patterns, restrict flow, and create hotspots that cause pre-ignition. The result? Rough idle, hesitation during acceleration, and gradually declining fuel economy. Every 3,000 to 4,000 miles, add a bottle of high-quality fuel system cleaner. Products like Chevron Techron, Liqui-Moly Jectron, or BG44K. These cost $12 to $20 per bottle and contain concentrated detergent packages that actually work. Pour the entire bottle into your tank when you have a quarter tank or less of fuel. Then fill up completely with premium gasoline. The concentrated mixture runs through your entire fuel system, dissolving deposits and restoring original spray patterns. I tested this on a customer's 7-year-old Accord with 95,000 miles. It idled roughly and struggled during cold starts. 1 bottle of quality cleaner, 1 tank of premium fuel, and within 30 miles, the idle smoothed completely. Most impressive, his average fuel economy improved from 24 miles per gallon to 27 miles per gallon, a gain that paid for the additive within 2 tanks. Cleaning the MAF sensor for instant power return. Your mass flow air sensor measures exactly how much air enters your engine and tells the computer how much fuel to inject in response. Over time, microscopic dust particles coat the sensor's delicate measuring element. Even a microscopic layer of contamination causes false readings. The sensor reports less airflow than actually exists, so the computer injects less fuel than optimal. Purchase a can of MAF sensor cleaner for under $10. Locate your MAF sensor between your air filter and throttle body. Disconnect the electrical connector, remove the sensor, and spray the sensing element generously with the cleaner. Let it air dry for 5 minutes, then reinstall. The transformation is instant. Yesterday, an SUV owner came to my shop, averaging 14 miles per gallon in mixed driving. After cleaning his MAF sensor, $8 and 4 minutes of work, he's now getting 18 miles per gallon. That's $800 per year saved at current fuel prices. Throttle body cleaning. Mechanics won't tell you. Your throttle body is essentially a valve controlling airflow into your engine. When you press the accelerator pedal, this valve opens wider. Seems simple enough, but there's a problem manufacturers don't discuss. Over time, engine blow-by vapors from your PCV system deposit a black, sticky carbon coating on the throttle plate and bore. This coating gradually restricts airflow and creates an uneven surface that disrupts smooth air movement. The symptoms develop slowly: rough idle, hesitation when accelerating from a stop, occasional stalling, and that annoying sensation that your engine hangs at higher RPM before settling back to idle. Dealerships classify throttle body cleaning as specialized maintenance and charge $150 to $200 for the service. In reality, it's one of the simplest procedures in automotive maintenance, taking about 10 minutes with minimal tools. Here's the process. Locate your throttle body, follow your intake tube from the air filter box forward until you reach the engine. Remove the air intake tube, usually one hose clamp. You'll now see the throttle plate inside the bore. Purchase throttle body cleaner from any parts store, roughly $7 per can. Spray generously on the throttle plate and bore, while manually opening the plate with your finger. You'll see years of black carbon dissolve immediately. For stubborn deposits, use a soft toothbrush to gently scrub while spraying. The carbon wipes away easily once saturated with cleaner. Reinstall the intake tube, start the engine, and prepare for revelation. The idle will immediately stabilize. That hesitation during acceleration, gone. That hanging RPM issue, solved. I performed this on a customer's Civic last week. She's been told her idle control valve was failing and needed $400 in repairs. 10 minutes and 1 can of throttle body cleaner later, the car idled perfectly smooth. The failed idle control valve was simply coated in carbon that prevented proper operation. This trick feels like hacking your engine because the improvement is so dramatic for such minimal effort. You're not modifying anything. You're restoring the throttle body to its original clean condition. Manufacturers could easily design self-cleaning systems or use coatings that resist carbon buildup, but they don't. That rough idle becomes a service appointment, which becomes revenue. Before you continue, hit that subscribe button and click like if you're discovering tricks you wish you'd known years ago. Tire pressure optimization. The legal performance hack. Check your driver's door jam right now. You'll find a sticker listing recommended tire pressures. These numbers represent the manufacturer's compromise between ride comfort, tire longevity, and fuel economy. They're not optimized for performance. For most vehicles, adding 3 to 4 psi above the recommended pressure delivers measurable benefits without compromising safety. This slightly higher pressure reduces rolling resistance, sharpens steering response, and improves fuel economy by 2 to 5%. I run my personal truck at 38 psi instead of the recommended 34 psi. The difference is remarkable. Steering feels more precise, the vehicle accelerates more readily, and I've gained nearly 2 miles per gallon in combined driving. That's $300 per year saved simply by optimizing pressure. Check pressures weekly when tires are cold. Adjust all 4 tires to your chosen pressure. Drive for a week and evaluate. This feels like a performance modification because the improvement in responsiveness is immediately noticeable. High-flow air filter swap. Sounds illegal. It's not. Factory air filters prioritize low cost and maximum service intervals. They filter adequately but restrict airflow more than necessary. High-flow performance air filters use advanced filtration media that captures contaminants while flowing significantly more air. Independent tests shows 30 to 50% improvement in airflow compared to paper factory filters. Open your air filter box, remove the old paper filter, drop in the high-flow replacement. Total time, 3 minutes. The filter is completely legal as long as it's designed for your specific vehicle. The immediate improvement in throttle response is what makes this feel illegal. Your engine breathes more easily and responds quicker to pedal input. Quality high-flow filters are cleanable and reusable. Instead of replacing paper filters every 15,000 miles, you clean this filter once or twice per year. I installed a K&N filter in my personal truck 6 years ago. I've cleaned it 4 times. Total investment, $75 for the filter, $15 for the cleaning kit. Money saved compared to buying factory replacements, over $200. Using top-tier fuel only. The secret legal upgrade. Not all gasoline is created equal, despite what the octane numbers suggest. When you pump 87 octane from a discount station versus a top-tier certified brand, the octane rating might be identical, but the fuel quality differs dramatically in ways that matter deeply to your engine's longevity and performance. Top-tier gasoline, a designation earned through rigorous testing and certification, contains significantly higher concentrations of detergent additives than EPA minimum requirement. These enhanced detergents continuously clean your fuel system during normal operation, preventing deposit formation rather than requiring periodic cleaning treatments. The difference manifests gradually but powerfully. Engines running exclusively on top-tier fuel maintain cleaner fuel injectors, intake valves, and combustion chambers over time. Independent testing shows 19 times fewer deposits compared to engines using minimum specification fuel. Cleaner components mean more efficient combustion, better fuel economy, and maintained performance over hundreds of thousands of miles. Here's what makes this feel like cheating. You're literally upgrading your fuel system by changing where you fill up. No additives to pour, no procedures to follow, just strategic fuel purchasing. Major brands like Chevron, Shell, Mobil, Costco, and several others carry top-tier certification. The price difference is typically 5 to 10 cents per gallon, minimal compared to the protection provided. I switched to top-tier fuel exclusively 5 years ago. My truck now has 180,000 miles with original fuel injectors that flow like new. I've never used a fuel system cleaner. I've never experienced rough idle or hesitation. The fuel quality maintains everything automatically. The alignment trick that makes your car feel new. When was the last time you had your wheel alignment checked? Proper alignment directly affects steering precision, vehicle stability, and overall driving confidence. Factory alignment specifications provide acceptable ranges rather than optimal settings. The trick professional chassis specialists use is optimizing alignment within specifications, rather than merely achieving specification compliance. Alignment changes constantly through normal driving. Pothole impacts and normal suspension wear gradually alter angles. These changes happen incrementally, so you adapt unconsciously to degrading handling. After proper alignment optimization, your steering wheel sits perfectly centered. The car tracks arrow straight without constant correction. Turn-in response sharpens dramatically. It feels like you've modified the suspension, but you've simply restored it to proper geometry. I recommend alignment checks every 15,000 miles or annually. The cost ranges from $80 to $150. That investment prevents premature tire wear while dramatically improving driving experience. Which of these tricks surprised you most? These techniques cost under $300 total to implement. They prevent thousands of unnecessary repairs while delivering a dramatically improved driving experience. Start with the ECU reset, trick number 1, right now. It costs nothing and takes 90 seconds. Share it in the comments which technique you'll implement first, and subscribe for more professional automotive knowledge that puts power back in your hands rather than your mechanic's wallet. Your car has more potential than you realize. Now you know how to unlock it.